Nintendo Switch is crammed full with enough solo games to keep you busy for years, but sometimes we just want a pal to share in all that gaming joy, don't we? Regardless of whether you and your friends are the competitive type who like exuberant gaming sessions or prefer more chilled, puzzle-based shenanigans, our list of the best co-op games to play on the Nintendo Switch will keep you and your buddies busy for a good long while. You'll find both games to play online and couch co-op titles here, so whether your friends and family are close by or far, far away, there's plenty of options to keep you in each other's lives via the Nintendo Switch. Here's 12 of the best co-op games to play on the Nintendo Switch right now. Cutting bits out of your friends might not sound like the most endearing activity, but hear me out. In Snipperclips, you and your friend control 2 paper figures and have to solve puzzles together by snipping bits out of each other. Maybe you need to cut one of you into a point so you can pop a balloon, or dice a big square out of your pal so they can carry a pencil. Although cooperation is the aim of Snipperclips and most of the games on this list, Snipperclips begs for buffoonery as it's very easy to cut each other into completely nothing and just take joy in the bits of each other littered on the floor. Animal Crossing is an obvious candidate for one of the best co-op games to play on the Nintendo Switch, as you can bumble around on each other's islands doing little chores, digging up fossils, and shaking down trees while chatting over Discord, or just enjoying each other's company in contented silence. There are plenty of activities buddies can do together in Animal Crossing 2, which are on the screen right now, like hide and seek, friend dates, and even 20 questions. You can play Animal Crossing in the same room together and visit each other's islands in local co-op, or go online to visit your more far-flung friends. Blue shells, green shells, banana skins. Despite the mountains of ways that you can screw over your friends in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it's still hecking fun to play. For ultimate larks, play on the same couch as your friends so you can hear the frustrated, but hopefully happy, screeching in real time as you all vie for first place. With 48 courses to race through, there's plenty to keep those wheels turning. And even if you're familiar with Mario Kart, this iteration has some new items returned to the series. 8 of you can play couch co-op if you have enough controllers, or 12 of you can play online, or 2 of you can play if you have a single Switch. Basically, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe works for most co-op scenarios, and you should get on that stat. If you thought cooking in a real-life kitchen with friends was chaotic, just wait until you've played Overcooked 2. You and your friends in a kitchen, trying to get as many dishes out on time as you possibly can. Some of you chopping, some of you cooking, some of you plating. Sounds easy, but boy is it not. Later levels have you teleporting between key areas, being blown off rickety bridges, and even disappearing some chefs away to completely different locations, meaning you and your pals have to embrace the chaos in order to make sure everything gets done. Like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Overcooked 2 can be played both online or in local co-op. So get that chef's hat on and prepare to put out some delicious smelling fires. Rage against demons, angels, monsters and humanity in Diablo 3 with your faithful crew by your side. You can play the entire game solo, but in co-op that button mashing and glorious kill streak scenes is shared with your friend, and who wouldn't want that? It does get incredibly busy on screen when you're all targeting the same group of foes. Plus, at the beginning, when you're levelling up and getting better gear, you should prepare yourself for semi-frequent pauses while you all deck out your characters. After that though, when the slaughter really gets into the swing of things, Diablo 3 co-op, both online and local, is devious, messy fun. Minecraft is an obvious entry in this list because whether it's punching wood or just trying not to fall in lava while spelunking, playing Minecraft in co-op is idyllic. Unlike other games in this list, you can build a house together, creating your own hub of operations to dump all your resources into before voyaging into cave systems to find that obsidian and craft a portal into the nether. Or building a house might be the entire point of your Minecraft playthrough with buddies, erecting a giant mansion with wings for each of you, or setting up a wholesome farm complete with herds of cows, pigs, sheep and wheat. What's great about Minecraft on the Nintendo Switch is that you're free to do almost whatever you want. So if you're in the mood for a chill Sunday gaming session or just want to idle away a few hours exploring a cavern, then Minecraft is the co-op game for you. Definitely less chill than Minecraft is CUPHEAD on the Nintendo Switch. You and one other buddy play as Cuphead and Mugman, who have to run and gun through deviously tricky levels and bosses for the devil himself. It might start out as your usual side-scrolling fare, but Cuphead's difficulty boots up rather quickly, and in local co-op you'll have to save your buddy from death if they get hit one too many times, so it's not exactly the most relaxing of games to play. Perfect for some evening action, it'll have you yelling excitedly and trying to preempt enemy moves, and that feeling when you finally defeat a boss is just glorious. 80 minigames. Up to 4 players, plus you can use 2 Switch screens for some games, 20 playable characters, and a whole lot of hours to keep busy. Super Mario Party is the ultimate co-op game on the Nintendo Switch, as not only does it have all the Nintendo mainstays like Mario, Peach, etc., but the sheer amount of games and activities is staggering. You'll find it hard to be bored in Super Mario Party when you can competitively cook your own steaks, do some rhythm-based horse riding, or avoid looking at hearts. Toad's Rec Room also lets you use 2 Switch screens to solve puzzles together, like stitching together bananas or solving other different puzzles. Frankly, there's a ridiculous amount to keep you busy in Super Mario Party, making it a must-have for anyone who loves some co-op Nintendo Switch action. GOOIGI in Luigi's Mansion 3 is your slimy, green ticket to co-op ghost hunting good times. While one of you plays the normal, fleshy Luigi, the other steps into the translucent shoes of GOOIGI. Able to squeeze through small gaps and pass through spiky floors unharmed, you need to work together to solve puzzles and suck up the ghosts infesting the Last Resort Hotel. With 2 of you working your way through levels, it takes almost no time at all. So, if you're looking for a challenge, you might want to check out some of the other games on this list. But if a chill ghost hunting time is what you're after, look no further than Luigi's Mansion 3. TOCK is a great little co-op game that can be played with friends either in the same room or far away, and you don't need an internet connection to play it together. TOCK is the tale of 2 sisters, with each of you playing as a separate sister. You'll need to communicate with each other to solve puzzles, as you each have one half of the puzzle and need to work together to figure out how your clues match up with your partners. TOCK will only take an hour or 2 to complete, so it's the perfect game for a quiet evening when you want to be walking around a vaguely creepy deserted village. Try to keep your ship alive for as long as possible with 2 to 4 players in Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time. You'll each have to man turrets, shields, thrusters and lasers to battle off the devious foes of anti-love and rescue kidnapped space bunnies. Play it enough and you'll eventually be able to upgrade your ship, plus each level is randomised so you won't be fighting through the same hordes twice. You can only battle the forces of anti-love in local co-op, so you'll need all your pals in the same room for this one, which will also be helpful when you're each yelling out which turrets need to be manned or which thrusters need to be thrusted. Have fun. Chaotic, fast-paced and full of beasts that will eventually kill you, the roguelike Risk of Rain 2 is up to 4-player co-op where no 2 runs are exactly the same. You need to survive as long as possible to try and find a way off the planet, gathering weapons and abilities as swarms of foes dog your every footstep. Throughout the entire game, both you and your enemies limitlessly increase in power, meaning that although it starts out easy, the difficulty ramps up the longer you play. What's great about Risk of Rain 2 is that you can either dip in and out for a quick 10-minute dash, or settle in for a longer session as you try to level up and stay alive for as long as possible. The possibilities and the deaths are almost endless. And that's 12 co-op games you and your friends can play on the Nintendo Switch. If you want more suggestions for other phenomenal games to play on the Switch, we've got plenty more videos all about that, like the ones on the screen right now. Hit like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe to Eurogamer for more videos about gaming. We release a new video every single day, so there's always something to watch. I'm off to go die over and over again in Risk of Rain 2 now, so I'll see you next time.